This week on Not Your Average Fangirls.
It's a meet cute. That's how we met. Like, how did you guys meet? Well, you know, she stalked me.
She put a tracking device. Que romantic.
Right?
Oh my God.
Halloween might be over, but the spooky vibes are in full swing this week with bugAboo's debut, JUSTHIS' thrilling simulation ride in TikTok, and we take a one-way flight to VampCity to discuss NCT's latest track, Favorite. Check it out.
What's up, you guys? It is Not Your Average Fangirls. Back with another week of K-popness. When we are recording it, it is Halloween, so happy Hallows Eve, everybody.
Woo!
Except for none of us are doing anything. We're all just like at home. It's your girl, Kat. I am not the same after the SM Town Halloween party last night. I'm a changed woman. I would just also like to say that no matter how hard you try to convince me, Taeyoung and Jungwoo were not Bella and Edward. They were, in fact, Elena Gilbert and Stefan Salvatore from The Vampire Diaries. Thank you.
Oh, I was like, who?
Yeah.
It took me a minute.
I agree. I think that they looked more like that than Bella and Edward.
I don't know. I feel like Taeyoung really looked like Edward.
Also because Bella and Edward never looked that in love, but Jungwoo and Taeyoung looked like they was in love with each other.
Hey guys, it's Cynthia, and ask me how many times I've watched that video that Jay posted on Twitter of him rehearsing for Head on the Clouds. I wouldn't know what answer to give you. I've watched it unlimited times every day.
She's ready. She's ready to see him.
I'm so excited.
Hello, everyone. It's Terica. And asked me if I knew that Jay posted a video of him rehearsing. Had no clue. But what I did know about is Yang Yang. I know everything about him. I've been watching him all day today in his stupid costume, just looking scrumdiddlyumptious for no reason.
It's my cousin.
You're right.
Also, Chunla killed his costume.
Yes.
He always just...
Thank you. I
goes
spent
100%.
a long time working on it. Thank you.
But I will just say, if I was an SM artist and I rolled into that party and that came near me, hands instantly.
We fight.
He was doing it on purpose too. He was just randomly like standing behind people and just staring at them.
It's so creepy.
I was like, no, sir.
Imagine being in the bathroom and all of a sudden, like, a door stall just opens and it's that. Ooh,
It's
baby.
Chunla.
No. I would cry.
I've trained him well.
And hello, everybody. This is Carolina. Like we're saying, it is Halloween today. I'm currently eating a Kit Kat because
Gotta get that.
this is like the candy that's left over.
They didn't pick Kit Kats? Wow, that's like the best.
I mean, there's
chocolate.
like 3 left, but obviously we had like we didn't put like the entire bag in the because my we bought like 5-6 bags of candy. Ask me why, but we did. So yeah, so we didn't. We put like half of each bag in the bowl, and the census is that nobody likes 3 Musketeers. So
I
Here
love
we are.
Musketeers.
the kids said no because half of all of the candy that's left over is 3 Musketeers.
The fact that you let them pick the candy though, like usually when I go
Yeah.
trick or treating, it's just handful, bye, handful, bye.
Now we're just like, here, what you want, and
All
you
I
pick
hear
what you
is
want.
don't trust Florida kids.
But anyways, because it is Halloween, just to, if you haven't, we did post, well, today is Halloween. When you're listening to this, it's not. But if you did not go and listen to our Halloween special, we dressed up as fanfic writers. That was our costume this year. And even though for others, this is like life, you know, like they do this on the low.
Same.
Others being me and Kat.
For us, for me and Cynthia, we're just like, this is our costume for the year. But you can go listen to that. We did frantic fanfic, and it's hilarious. It's honestly hilarious.
Me and Cynthia did a whole Mafia AU BTS story together.
Yeah, and they
so-
never finished it.
Yeah, they never finished
Kat,
it.
like started like 3 fanfics for us and never finished them.
I
Just
don't know
left
what
us
you're
there.
talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
This ever happening.
All right, let's get this week started, though. First of all, a couple weeks ago, well, last month, I think it was, we talked about YOASOBI. It was either last month or the month before.
We did.
Yes.
We talked about YOASOBI, and tell me why. It was announced that TXT is going to have a song featuring featuring YOASOBI for Black Clover.
Amazing.
Everything I love.
Yeah, I know that Cynthia really likes the anime and is harassing me to watch it, and I just procrastinate even things that I would enjoy.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
Yeah, but it's funny. Like, I was just like, yeah, we just talked about YOASOBI, and now all of a sudden they're just like, they're gonna have this song with TXT, like for the anime and this and that.
They already did one for Black Clover previously. It was last year. And so this is going to be a new one. And I'm super, super excited to listen to it, especially because it has YOASOBI on it. It's going to sound incredible, and I haven't even heard it yet.
But we already know. Just facts.
I feel that.
Grammy.
But also in TXT news, they did release a music video for Frost. Woo! I was left confused, and I only processed like 22 seconds of it because I was like, what the heck is going on?
It's so good.
So good.
It reminded me of Eternally.
This is my favorite song off the new album. So when they said a music video, I said, feed me. Yes. Thank you.
That
kids.
shot of Byungyu when he's just like with the key in the box over. Oh, it was so cool.
Yep.
Also, I love the like steampunk like accessories that they were wearing.
Taylor's hat.
And like the styling. Yes. So good. So good. And fucking Bumgyu's goggles. Like it was just so good. It was just, ugh.
But they were doing something that they shouldn't have, as always. For example,
As always.
Taehyun stole the book, the magical book. Like
You never steal the magical book. Never.
Yeah,
Never.
they always do something. They're always up to something. Like, this music video reminds me of Eternally, the weird, super trippy music video that they released that was like a movie.
Yes.
And Subin was acting weird in that one. And I'm telling you, like, every music video, they're always like, you know what we should do? Let's go into this portal and see what's up. Ooh, this random tent. Let's get our fortune read from this person that doesn't speak. What?
Has like a no face. It's like a mask. Let's steal all his things.
They said we going. I mean, that's when they got into what they got into. So
Every time.
I really love the song, so I thought that this music video was just like great with it.
And it had the ending like in Hypens too. So we're just like,
oh
we're
yeah,
looking
Universe
at y'all.
connections.
What is happening? I'm so excited. They're so talented.
They are.
And I'll never stop saying it. I'm just so proud of them because I know like them debuting, they were so nervous when they were writing their little diaries on Weverse and like
No, the
people had all these,
website
like,
before Weverse.
before Weverse, you're right. It's just so happy to say Weverse now. The website, yes, they had their little diaries and like their little symbols, like their little. People were saying like they're gonna be like BTS, blah 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 blah. They're not gonna like be talented, and they're only gonna ride on BTS's coattails, blah blah blah. And they're completely different, and they're doing their own thing, and they're hella talented.
So talented.
Yep.
Incredible.
Also, Tay is an actor and he can fake a lot of things, but he can't fake sincerity for things he doesn't like. And if TXT was bad, we would have known because Tay would have said something. So.
You're right.
In other heebie-jeebie news, Adora signed with Aura Entertainment and will debut as a soloist in November. If you know Big Hit Music, then you know that she was a producer and composer from 2016 to 2020. She has been in so many incredible songs and is behind most of the hits that you love in that time span.
Ooh.
Yes, I'm excited to see her solo work because she's great. So
She's also working on music with some members of G-Friend too. So
that's right.
The ones that started the new group, or just like the other ones?
I'm pretty sure she has a song coming out with Yoonha.
Okay.
They have a song coming out together, but Yoonha is also is one of the members of that new group. So
Ooh, okay. Congrats to
We'll be
her.
covering the debut. Can't wait.
Yes, congratulations. That's awesome.
and it's amazing because she was in the arc. You know, you guys remember what's her name from?
Oh my god,
unit?
really?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was a member of the arc.
Oh shit, I had no idea. Obviously, I mean, I didn't even have idea who she was. So here I am.
Well, you did. You just didn't.
I just didn't know
that was
her name and didn't know that was her.
Yeah.
It's Woods all over again.
Let's talk about some messy stuff though that's happening in K-pop. Listen, ATEEZ. You know what? I'm not even gonna call you ATEEZ because that is not
They are
you.
not. They're stalkers.
They're stalkers, sasaengs. So ATEEZ has some stalkers out here, everybody, that put a tracking device on their vehicles to follow them around.
Wild.
I'm just like, that's disgusting. How dare you call yourself a fan? You are not. Like, you're definitely not.
This is to KQ and KQ only. Everyone else, close your ears. KQ Entertainment, NYAFangirls@gmail.com. You send me the plane ticket to Korea and their addresses, and I'll handle it. Don't worry about it.
You're right. But yeah, but the KQ did say that they're taking strong legal action against this. I think they obviously they found the tracking device and they're trying to track it back to who put it there and stuff. So, yeah. Watch out, whoever you are, because that's
who has the time to buy a tracking device and what?
Why is that a thought process of some people?
And also, what are you gonna do? What exactly is your next step in your plan? You gonna go to their house and just be like, "Hey,"
right?
Yeah, and just sit outside. That's what they do. Just sit outside.
And they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, you're the love of my life.
You put a tracking device on my car. How romantic!"
Yeah, we just started that way. That's it. No. If anything, they just think you're creepy.
Crazy. Can you just imagine someone standing outside of your house? If you saw someone from your 4th period, history class, just standing outside your window, just staring at you, you would think that's weird. So, what?
It's the same concept here, ladies and gentlemen. The same concept.
Yeah.
Same rules. KQ is working with police to catch the culprits, to sue them, and, hopefully throw their asses in jail. But you know what? I feel like every time that we're told that, I feel like there's never a follow-up. Do they ever catch these people? I'm not saying KQ isn't doing anything right, because yes, please take legal action. I'm just, I would like a follow-up. So, NYAFangirls@gmail.com. Thank you.
Tell us all the chisme, please. We need it.
I've seen instances of people who have gotten, sued or gotten, served papers for, harassing or saying, things online. This one, I think, a couple times they've shown that, this one girl was just no, for real. It's not a joke. If they say they're going to take legal action, it may not be right when you think it's going to happen. It may be 2 years from now, but she showed a picture of the papers she was served for talking shit on Twitter or something. I forgot what group it was. Ooh. But she's just yeah, it's real. And now I have to go to court and pay a fine. She's she's I'm in high school. Well,
oh my God.
I thought about that before.
Hopefully nobody comes for us. Listen, all of our thoughts and opinions are for critical thinking skills and things. Thank you.
They got bigger fish to fry. There's bitches putting tracking devices on their cars, okay? They ain't worried about us calling Jay Park an idiot.
No. Hers was malicious, rumor starting. All of our opinions and our thoughts are based on evidence and facts. It's not us stalking people or just spreading lies.
It's we have evidence and fact that Jay is a bitch. So it don't mean nothing.
We just comment on things that have happened. XYZ happened. Yeah, that was stupid. That.
Good for KQ for taking legal action. Cause what the fuck?
That's a safety hazard. So they're definitely gonna be yeah.
Imagine. Oh my God.
They said that some members are going through some psychological issues.
I mean, I would if I kept seeing the same bitch everywhere I went.
I would be terrified. Oh my God. Cookie in that one fan site, he was so
terrified. Don't get me started on her.
Speaking of something people should be terrified of, Dispatch. Y'all should be real scared of Dispatch in Korea. If I was in Korea, I'd be so scared.
Yo, that's so wild to me. They have all these files and they're just oh, so and so said this. All right, let me pull up my file from years ago that we just casually collected from an email.
I just wonder if the news broke, there was some bitch that's been investigating this through Dispatch the whole time, and she was and she was just typing away on her. She was oh, and this, and this, and this, and I talked to this person, and I was following y'all for months, so I know this isn't true. Ooh. And I was just mind blown. If you don't know what we're talking about, everyone, actor Kim Seon-Ho had a little bit of a controversy with an ex-girlfriend. What was it, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah,
when
I believe
it first happened? What was a big controversy, because even I was ready to fight this man, because the ex-girlfriend was basically accusing him of forcing her to have an abortion. And if you are a fan of human rights, I'm very against that, obviously. So I was ready to torch this man in public. I was so aggravated. And then all of a sudden Dispatch was hey, so over a year ago we got this random email from her neighbor that said that her neighbor was dating this actor. So we're oh, we should go follow this person. And so then they did, and now they have receipts debunking it.
Lots of receipts.
They were just ready. They were taking their time collecting the evidence. Ready D.
So what we found out is that his ex is a crazy bitch, which, I mean, look, everybody's got their little bit of crazy in them, but this was a lot of crazy. It's so crazy that her friends, her homies, were like, ma'am, that's not how it went. And you know that's not how it went. So much that her ex-husband was like a gang member and had a gang people coming to her home while she was dating this man.
It's so wild.
It's wild.
It's insane to think about.
The chismosa in me like was living while I was reading this fucking Dispatch article about this. I was like, goddamn. Not living because like apparently he like went to the hospital. He was like really like mentally like taxed and like he had like breathing problems and he was like really sick. Like he got really bad like after everything happened. Poor man. And so I'm not happy that like that happened to him. I was like, wow, I don't have to cancel this man because I really liked him as an actor. And I was like, damn, this is heartbreaking for me. But then we found out that his girlfriend's or ex-girlfriend was crazy.
Yeah.
She was crazy.
A former weather woman. And they met in like 2019 and they started dating. But anyway, they like officially broke up in May. And then she found out she was pregnant in July. And so then both had planned to like terminate the pregnancy at first. And then she changed her mind. But then they like talked about it some more and then came to an agreement. But anyway, basically it was just mind games for her.
Yep.
Yeah.
It really was.
Yeah, because what I read too, so basically, like, she would lie to him all the time about where she was or who she was with. And then he would, vent to his friends, which, again, Dispatch had the screenshots of that too. And that's scary.
That's crazy.
But
How?
they had, you know what? It could have been the friend.
Yeah, but they were protecting him. So I understand. I get it. And I'm glad that they did that,
So they released, like, the screenshots of Kim So-ho being like, she's lying to me, like, I don't know what to do, like, venting to like his friends about it, and she would just be like, no, like, that's not what I meant. I'm like, this girl is a pathological liar. And it's insane because it got so bad that, like Cynthia said, like, we were all just like, damn, like, we really have to cancel this man because he played this girl, like, this woman, like, he really did that. He gaslit her. And we were just like, that's not cool, like, whatever, fuck you. And then we found out, like, everything she
gaslit us.
She gaslit us.
And him. Because in one of the messages, I truly, like, oh my God, like, my heart broke when I read one of the messages that he sent one of his friends when he said, like, what was the quote? Oh, I can see it when looking at it from an outside perspective, but from inside it feels like I'm in water. It's frustrating. Like, I can almost see it, but can't. And I completely, like, emphasize with him, when you are in an abusive relationship, when you're actually, like, in it yourself, like, if you can see it from the outside perspective, like, how weird and, like, even dumb it could seem like, but when you're living in it and you're, like, actually the one dating a toxic person, it's so hard to see because it doesn't start toxic. It slowly becomes toxic until suddenly you look up and you're just like, damn, what's going on? Like, I can't even think properly. And even if someone even tells you, like, hey, this person is crazy, you're just like, no, like, you don't understand. Like,
you just see, like, all the good parts. You remember how it was. Like, yeah.
And the other person too, like, the other person can manipulate you and do all these things to make you even feel like you're being crazy and that you think it's your fault, or like you think that you're overreacting. So I, like, when I read that, it, like, completely broke my heart. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. She gaslit me too, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And it's crazy too because they had, like, a mutual friend who was, like, a musical theater actor or whatever that was like, yo, like, I went with her to the hospital and they were both, like, consensual about it. And, like, the whole story about her when she was telling them, well, in the original story, when she was like, oh, after I got the abortion, like, he treated me so different. And then the friend was like, nah, he was, like, taking care of her, like, hand and foot, like, running her baths, like, making her food, like, rescheduling, like, schedules that he had to make sure that she was taken care of. And then another friend, so many friends, another friend was like, it speaks volumes to the person that he is, that he would rather let her lie and not argue with her or brand or like pull this out in front of the whole nation, but to just take the hit and like rebuild himself and rebuild his character. Like it like speaks volumes to the person that he is, that he literally said, I do not want to fight with her in front of the entire nation, so I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna apologize and like I'll figure it out. But he got all of his endorsements back, all his like dramas and all his movies back. So
I will also say his company was not very good, because they like basically just let him burn. And then also even now, after everything came out to light, all they said was, we have nothing to say, we apologize. Like, okay, you could just be like, oh, retweet. I don't know, shit.
But also, I just felt like it was really fishy not from the start, like not the initial statement, but like after he apologized, when she was like, I mean, I didn't want this to ruin his career. Like, yes, ma'am, you did. Like, that's exactly why you did what you did, is because you wanted people to hate him.
And I mean, she got some people to do so, but that's why I'm just like, damn, like Dispatch really came in handy out here. Like,
Bruh, I just thought it was so funny when they were like, so the timeline that she said was false because we were following them. Like, that shit took me out.
They have no shame.
Just because everything reminds me of NCT, it was that time. They're like, no, it wasn't Jungwoo in this scandal. We know this because his sasaengs have been watching him.
Literally just like that. It was just like that.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit was so funny. She was like, no, I remember he was walking your guys' dog on this day at this time. And I was like, oh
like,
my
damn.
God. I was like, that's a wild.
Yep, that's why, like Kat said at the beginning, like that's who you should be really scared of, Dispatch. I feel like they have the receipts for everybody and they know everybody's business, but they keep it to themselves until they need that information. Until that information needs to be like shown to the world, they are gonna keep it to themselves.
Or if they're feeling messy, because sometimes they do
facts.
release things for the lulz, so they're not angels or anything.
Oh, heck
but
no.
yeah.
No, they're not.
But I would just like to say, though, shout out to Dispatch, because that means they had been following that couple for almost a year and they hadn't said nothing. They were just building everything up. Maybe because they found out they broke up, they were like, okay. But then when this came out, that one girl that was covering it, she was like, hold up, wait a minute. I was following that couple for a year. I know this ain't true.
They were my assignment. I'm not gonna.
They were my assignment.
I got the pictures in this folder right here labeled Hometown Cha Cha Cha. Let me open this real quick.
But yeah, but this is just like, it was just like wild throughout this whole like 2 or 3 week period, like of just like what really is going on. And we were just like, what?
Also, shout out to Dispatch again, because they released this right before our podcast episode went up, and like we were going in about it, so we cut that out. We're like, let's just, let's see what's going on.
Like, good thing, because I was just like literally about to post it and they were just like, by the way, and we're like, oh, new information, delete all this has nothing to do.
I saw that. I texted Carolina instantly. I was like, delete the fucking podcast. We have to reread everything. Like, we have to investigate everything. Like, oh my God. I am here. I am admitting my faults. I did go off on him, but I am always like, believe the victim first. Yeah. If like, this is it. So I'm not like, like, damn, am I a horrible person? No. But I am admitting my faults. But hey, I'm here. Now I'm not going to torch him. I'm going to torch her. It's fine.
The torching is just still happening.
And I hope he's doing okay.
Yeah.
Because he went through a lot.
I hope so as well. All right, well, let's move on to our comebacks for this week, everybody. A lot of people came back this week, y'all. So we will be doing a quick fire. And also, we probably missed some as well because it was a lot. They were just like, it's Halloween. We need to get all the spooky content out and don't let nobody breathe. Let's go. Even if the content wasn't spooky, they were just like, no, it's comeback time. So we're going to do a quick fire starting with Secret Number. They came back with Fire Saturday. Basically, this is a very cool song. I really like the beat on this. I thought that I was going to get a disco song. It definitely was not disco. It was like a pop EDM track. And they basically said, we're going to get lit this Saturday night. I said, okay, you're right.
I enjoyed some of the outfits and I enjoyed the chorus.
I like the jean outfits and I agree.
Yeah.
I did like that line though when I don't know their names, I'm so sorry. but one of them was like, all the girls can't resist me. I was like, oh, okay, all right.
Yes. I was just like, okay.
They said we're gonna go get lit. That's it. Next we have Ailee. She came back with Don't Teach Me. And girl, this is a
Everything.
power woman anthem. I mean, I didn't expect anything else from Ailee at this point. She went for like Flapper Girl. Like,
it's very jazzy. It was giving, it was giving me show tune, but like in the best way possible. Like, that's not a diss. Like, I love show tunes. I love Broadway and things like that.
Yes.
So I was just like, yes, yes. Even the choreography, I was like, yes.
Her album is really good. Man Crush Monday. Woo!
Oh, that sounds cute. I need to check that out.
So good.
If it's anything like this, then I'll like it because I really like this song.
The whole album
And
kind of carries the whole same vibe, so
Ooh,
perfect. So
love
good.
that.
I love that because all she was in this, she was just like, I don't exist for you. Like, don't you dare control me. And I was like, ooh, bitch, you tell him. You tell him.
You tell him.
Like,
You tell him.
I was vibing. So everybody go check it out. Her outfits were beautiful. I really like the purplish pink dress that she had on. I want that in my closet somehow, but that probably costs like thousands of dollars, so I'm good. DKB also came back with Rollercoaster. I was not expecting this.
I love
The
this.
song is incredible. This is
So
my
good.
favorite music video they've released so far. I just want to say that right off the bat. Wow.
Facts.
I was not expecting this at all when this started. I was just like, are they hitting me with the R&B? Like, what?
Girl,
Like,
what do
who
you
are-
mean? Their last like 3 comebacks have been the same genre.
Yeah.
It's been the same sound? Well,
Yes.
man, I have not been paying attention. My
Maybe
bad.
each time we're just like, I love this, and then like that's it, and then we.
I
Me
guess.
and Kat
Like,
are on this BB train.
Yes.
Like, their music is just so good.
They're so chaotic. Oh god, we love DKB here. Yes.
I like this MV. It was like angsty and like dark.
Mhm.
They were just like, ooh.
Who is the one that was in the middle and he was wearing like black and yellow, I believe? I don't.
Black and yellow, black and yellow.
Did he have bluish hair?
Yeah, I don't remember. I just knew that I was like, ooh, and then everything else was a blur. I'll have to do some research and then I'll let you know.
See, I feel like this is what it is with DKB because you're telling me that I like heard their last comeback. I'm like, did I? Because I don't remember.
Yeah, girl, there's that one song that's like na 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 na. It's literally like the same genre of music.
Oh,
Yes.
whoops.
Well,
It's
you know,
incredible.
things happen, but this is really good. Yeah, I really liked it. I like this song a lot, and I like that it was like, ooh, like we're not roller coaster of a relationship. We're good, and then we're bad, and then I'm tired of me and you, and I'm like, ooh, you tell him. Like, how old are you again? How old are they?
I think
Youngest.
the youngest is Harry June.
Yeah, they're not like babies.
They're like about early 20s, probably.
Yeah, because I know one. Is it one like a 97 or something?
Yes.
I saw one with a 2002, and I was just like, stop.
Yes, there's a 97 baby. Yes.
She's at 97.
It's the spirit of Halloween. It was taking over Terica at that moment.
I didn't want to lie. I didn't want to be like, yeah, he's like, you know, he was born in 97, and then I look it up, and it's like 2006,
He
and I'm
was.
like, ah!
Is the leader.
One of the leaders is a 97 liner, and then
Yeah.
the other leader, my bias, is a 98 liner.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
So
okay.
I wasn't
Because they're the
lying.
group that has 2 leaders.
Oh, yes, I remember
Yes,
them
and
now.
acrobats, we love it. I'm here for
That's
it.
right.
Yeah, because you used this dude in the Halloween special. Spoilers.
Yeah, you did.
One of these dudes are in the Halloween
Hell yeah. I can't believe I didn't use him last time. Wow.
Because I don't think
It's
I don't
okay.
think it was a thing last time.
Not this deep,
You've
you're
come a
right.
long
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, no, y'all were just texting at that time. You weren't,
Yeah, we were
like,
just
you know,
getting to know each other.
going for coffee or anything.
Yeah, we're
Now
dating
you're
it.
steady. All right, moving on. We have Somi also. She came back with XOXO. This is all right.
Oh, I
All
love
right.
this.
I love it. What the fuck?
I
Like-
love this. It's
Yes.
my
I
favorite
think it's
Somi
good.
so far.
Yeah, same.
The video started and she got cheated on. I was like, excuse me. And then she came on with like this like Harley Quinn inspired character vibe, you know what I mean? And she just started
Yeah.
smashing his car and I was like, yes, I love this energy. Keep going.
And yes, I was like, is this a continuation from Dum Dum? Because, you know, like
I
falling in love
think
with the
so.
boy and then...
It was in my brain, so
I mean, that's what I thought it was. I thought it was
Yeah.
a continuation. Like, I thought the song was all right, but I just felt like it was underwhelming for me.
I
But
loved
it's not
it.
like a bad song, but it's,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just like...
It was a chill vibe, more of a chill vibe. But I really, really liked it. Like it was, I think it was an incredible beat. I don't know. I'm really into beats lately. Oh, and also I really like the ending though of them getting their mugshots, including the dog.
Yeah, that was so cute.
Yeah, that was cute.
And at the end, like before the mugshot part where she drops the like thing and the bomb goes off and she's like, oh.
Yeah.
I was like, that was so cute.
I didn't mean for that to happen, but here we are.
Here we are. What are you gonna do?
Our next comeback though is Park Jihoon, everybody.
Oh,
He is
my
back
God.
with Serious. He gave us a dancey and fun song, but this music video screams an action movie, mystery movie, actor.
Like, give him an Oscar.
all I'm thinking about is
Wow.
he serious? How can he look that good? It's not fair.
I mean, I feel it. I remember at the time I liked the song. I said, ooh, I like this. Right now, I don't really remember the song because I just remember his face. And I didn't like that very much. But I do like the song.
Mhm.
I heard it and I was like, I dig this. I like it.
And like everything Jihoon releases, the album is phenomenal.
Yes.
I bet. He makes good music. So
Every time.
And I feel like he's also one of those artists that I feel like I say this every time we talk about him, but he's like not afraid to try like new sounds and different
Yep.
things because
Yeah.
every comeback is different and it gives like such a fresh like view of him and just like he just shows like I can do it all basically, you know.
Did he die at the end? That's my question. I was just like, wait, is that a metaphor?
yeah, I'm like, what is the deal with all these like open-ended music videos so far? Like, who's like everyone's dying or maybe not dying or like fake dying and alternate reality dying. I'm like, what is happening?
They're just like, here's this fun track. Ooh, you got you dancing. Ooh, yeah. Okay, everybody dies.
Everybody dead.
Everybody
Dead
dead.
and gone.
But yeah, no, but this is the music video was a masterpiece. Like,
So
I
pretty.
absolutely loved everything.
He's
like,
an
the
actor.
choreography. The choreography in
Actor.
this was freaking so good.
Yeah.
And he just looks so hot too. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Shout out to his makeup artist for letting the melanin live because
Yes.
Yes.
amazing.
Yes.
I love when they do that. Snaps and claps. Snaps and
Because
claps.
that ending scene that like zoomed in on his face with like all the scratches where he was crying, I was just like, wow, I know this is supposed to be emotional right now, but your skin is giving me
Your skin looks great.
You're
King.
glowing, baby. You're glowing. That's what you just want to say.
Yeah.
He's always
But, like-
glowing.
Going back to him being like trying new things and like giving fresh sides, I
Mhm.
think that's like a testament to his fan base too,
Yep.
and like the connection he has with them because they're so loyal and they always support him and they trust him like to like be creative and do different things because they know he's gonna put out bops either way.
Amazing music.
So I think that's
yep.
really cool when that artist has that support to like not be just caged into a certain sound because he knows that like my fans will be there and they are open to me trying new things, and I think
Yep.
that's really cool.
Hell yeah.
Especially coming from Produce too, because he could have very easily just been put into like a little
a
box,
pop group. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But he
so,
was not.
Love that for him.
Not only that, but like I feel like with him it's the same as with Kang Daniel. Like we say this a lot too. Like his fans would just be like, "You'll do whatever you want. Like we'll support you anyways."
Yeah.
And I feel like with Maze is the same.
Yep.
Like they're just like, look at him. Like look at him doing his thing. Like they're just always just so proud of
They're
what he's
always
doing.
proud no matter what. Yeah, it's great.
That's the best.
And I feel
kind.
like Jihoon also is, it's like one of those idols that's very low key.
Mhm.
Because like if you don't see him doing work like in dramas or like his music and stuff, like he stays away
Yeah.
from like limelight stuff. So I feel like he knows where to put that boundary with fans, and I feel like that's why they have like such a good relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's respectful in the way that like when even in the case of like fandoms have like their little tussles, like you never see Maze involved in anything. Maze are just like,
Yeah.
we're gonna wait until Jihoon comes back, or Jihoon's promoting this drama, so we're gonna promote it, we're gonna stream his shit, we're gonna buy his albums, and y'all can deal with whatever y'all are dealing with.
Yeah,
'Cause
right?
we here
Always
living
vibing.
our best life with our actor/idol Park Jihoon. Thank you very much. And I love that for them.
Literally always vibing. But yeah, but this is good. I haven't heard the album. This week has been chaotic for me.
Incredible. Ironically, my favorite song is Cheese. Not ironically, but like the name is just funny. But when I looked at the track list when the album first came out, which I was just waiting for it to come out, and I miscalculated, obviously, and I was like, oh, is it out the 27th or 28th? And so I looked, and it wasn't out yet. And then the minute it was out the next day, I was just on repeat all day. And but yeah, when I looked at the track list, I was like, Cheese. But incredible as always.
So good.
Yes.
I'm telling you, mastermind. Everybody go check out Park Ji-hoon if you haven't.
Never disappoints.
Since produced, this boy's been out here.
He is literally Jordan, like in my heart forever.
Yep,
Yes,
forever.
forever and ever.
Forever. No matter what, he will always be that and pink sausage. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, pink sausage. Anyways, okay, before I get emo.
Yeah, moving on.
Yeah. We have a debut of a girl group called bugAboo.
Oh, do they know what that means? That's what
Title
I know.
track bugAboo. I don't even know what
You
that
make me
means.
what's
want
that
to
mean?
throw my page.
You
What?
know, from Destiny's Child?
I know this.
Oh no.
I know the song, but I don't think I know what it means.
A bugaboo.
Bugaboo is basically like a scrub, like
Like a clingy, like a clingy dude. That's not really. You're just like,
Yeah.
you're just getting on my nerves. You're not bringing nothing to the table, and you're always bothering me. Like, can you just let me breathe?
yeah. You don't work. You just like emailing me and blowing up my phone all the time. Like
Yeah, no, I've never heard that term.
I've only heard it from that song, and like I barely remember that song.
I thought it was a made up word.
So, but this is why. So this group, like their name got announced, and this is literally the conversation around the name. We were all just like, do they know? Like what? Like what is this
I
name?
said, there's some Destiny Child stands in this fucking company because they said Bugaboo.
But now that I know the meaning of that, I'm just like, well, hopefully they put a spin on that. Whatever their spin is.
Are they going to be clingy?
Yeah, maybe that's
Maybe.
a concept.
Maybe that's the concept. We want to be clingy to the music charts.
Oh,
That's what
Lord.
they said. Ew.
I wonder if their fandom name's going to be Saran Wrap, because they clingy.
Oh my god, because they're
Probably
clingy.
not, because that makes sense.
But it seems like they have like a ghosty vibe, like a Ghostbusters vibe type deal.
Yes.
I hope they stick on the spooky
Hell
train.
yeah.
I like it, but like the quirky, like the campy spooky train. I like that.
I love a spooky group. I love people that like go like heavy into it. Like for example, ATEEZ. Like Halloween is like when they like go heavy
When they shine.
And yeah, I just like spooky groups like Purple Kiss. Those are my girls. Always super spooky.
Dreamcatcher.
Dreamcatcher.
Oh my god. But anyway, I love the trumpets in the song.
The song is really good, actually. I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
I like the song. It's so
Yeah,
fun.
same.
Yeah, the chorus is addicting.
Yes, the chorus is catchy as fuck, dude. I never thought, I did not expect it.
Speaking of like Purple Kiss, you know how they always say their name awkwardly? Like they'll be like, yeah, boy, ooh, Purple Kiss, Purple Kiss.
The girls are loud. They learn, Turka.
It's so awkwardly placed, but like this was not awkwardly placed. Like they were hollering bugaboo every 5 minutes, but it fit. Like they made a whole chorus out of it with like a whole little hand gesture, and I was like, I like this. The only thing I could have possibly did without was like the little breakdown where they're like B to the U to the J. I feel like I was at cheer camp. Like I was a little much, but I was just like, this is how you seamlessly incorporate your name and your subliminal messages without it being annoying.
Terika, that's RBW's fault. Okay, leave my girls alone.
I know it's not their fault. I'm just saying. But I love this. It was so much fun. I think I'm gonna follow them and see what they're gonna do next because I'm invested a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
I think I might already have a
Same.
favorite member and everything.
It's a
I
strong
love this.
debut. Super strong debut.
Yeah.
Like song.
It was, and it wasn't like, I don't know how to say this. Like, it's not a song that it's like in your face.
Right. Yeah.
question
Yeah.
mark. But it was a good debut in the sense that like you will remember this. Like
Yeah.
no matter if it's like if you're talking like about their name or if you're talking about their concept or if you're talking about something else, like you will talk about it. The twist in the middle threw me off, but not in a bad way.
Yeah.
Like,
it
I
was
liked
weird.
when they were just like bug, hey, blah blah blah, whatever. I was just like, ooh, okay. Like I was here for it, and at that moment, I was just like, this is super intricate. Like the music video is super fun, and the song itself is just very fun. And honestly, like they exceeded my expectations because I
Yeah.
did not think that this group was gonna come out with something
I
like this
didn't
at
either.
all.
But that middle part, man, it was like Bring It On mixed with like, but make it
Yeah.
spooky.
High School Musical and
Yeah.
Bring It On.
It was like I was like, okay.
Okay, well, listen, we're already talking about Halloween, and you know that we gotta talk about NCT 1 to 7. They came back with favorite in parentheses vampire. I just want to say before Kat goes off about her mans, Taeyong at the beginning, he didn't get no mercy. It was like 5 seconds into the music video, he was already giving me hips and everything. He was just disrespectful.
I'm just gonna say something too. No one should ever doubt Haechan ever in their lives ever again, because when Sticker came out, everybody's like, oh, this is weird, or like, this is great, or like, we like this. He's like, yeah, sure, you do, okay, whatever, but in like 4 weeks, like in 2 weeks, we're gonna have another song come out. You're gonna like that. Like, I've been waiting. Like, Sticker came out, yeah, whatever, but I've been waiting for this song to come out. And everyone's like, okay, chill out. You're
Listen
still
to Favorite.
Yeah, you're still in the middle of promotions for Sticker. What are you talking about? He's like, no, Favorite's gonna be great. You're gonna love it. I love it. It's good. You're gonna just trust me on this. And yeah,
no, he's right. He's freaking
correct.
right. This song is incredible. Like, not only did they give obviously like the vampires, but they gave us like melody. They gave us vocals, the ad libs, tail. Also, I'm just a bag of blood for NCT at this point.
Facts.
That's it.
For
Cat's
free.
about to go off about Yuta, not her man.
No, first of all, there's so many things. First of all, Taeyol ate this song apart. That man fucking destroyed this song. Second, SM, Rodney, Dark Child Jerkins. Really, you pulling out the stops. You pulling out the stops. You pulling out the stops, Kings. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, give NCT all the black producers.
Yes.
Please, because it's so good. Okay. Third of all, this chorus, oh my God, this chorus gave me every ounce of everything I love. The melody, the beat, the choreo, okay?
It was so good.
Miss
The
Rita.
whistling.
Oh my God, I think this is like my favorite choreography that they've released.
Listen, this is my favorite NCT Ilichi release. This song, like, nothing touches this song for me. Like, this song is fucking beautiful. Like, it is everything I love. It is sexy R&B. It is pop. It has the hip hop elements. The choreo is just
the choreo is so good.
And yes, Yuta, Taeyong. Listen, Taeyong is beautiful, and I love him to death. But I'm used to his antics now. Like, he be doing too much, and I'm used to it. But Yuta, Nakamoto Yuta. Oh my Lord, Jesus motherfucking Christ! He was acting out. Like, acting out. Like, that part when he goes, girl, you're my favorite. I was,
ooh, and Johnny being like, ooh, girl, let me tell you, you my favorite. And I was like,
oh my God, listen. The slow 90s R&B, like, rapping thing he did, I was, with the glitter, I was like,
yeah, girl, I was a puddle on the floor.
No, I could not. I was like, I'm taking this seriously, but it's John. Like, every time Johnny does something, I'm like, but it's Johnny. Like, it's the homie.
There is no homie feelings whatsoever.
Yeah, no, that's not my homie, but that's okay.
I still don't have any feelings for him.
I support that wholeheartedly. Thank you.
Like, he's fine. Like, he's beautiful.
She already got to deal with me talking about her
beautiful.
mans all the time.
He's fine and all, but like, Johnny is like the kid that I grew up with next door. Like, that's how I feel about Johnny. So when he was in the glitter, he was like, yeah, girl. Ooh, you are my world.
Girl,
my
I
favorite.
was laughing in the background.
I was like, I was living for it, but at the same time, I was laughing.
Then there's Terika and I eating it up. We're just like, yeah, tell me more,
Sign
Johnny.
over everything, my entire life.
You know who else we're talking about? We're talking about Haechan, because he ate it up, okay?
Yep.
The facial expressions,
Wait. While we're talking about Haechan, I would just like to say my piece. I think he's a vampire in his life. He looks exactly the same. Like, every time I see him, he copy paste. He is a vampire. I demand him studied.
I mean, listen, I don't disagree with you.
This wasn't a costume for him. Just saying.
They said vampire, and Haechan said, got it. I got this in the bag, everybody, because I already
He was so excited. Oh my God.
She's a puddle on the floor. Also, I want to say that they did still include the NCT 127 sound, because the switch up in the damn, like, almost at the end, and it did the switch up to like some military shit dubstep, bitch, got me shook.
Oh yeah,
I loved it.
They did that for the DJ girls, as Kat and Terika
The DJ
say.
girls appreciated that dubstep breakdown. I was like, heck yeah.
We love dubstep.
There were so many elements to this song that when you think of each piece, like, separately, you're probably like, this doesn't fucking work. But when it came together,
ooh, girl,
Lord, it worked.
It damn worked.
Jesus, Lord, it worked. And you know what what else worked? That t-shirt that was holding Dewey's chesticles, because that shit was about to pop. It was gonna pop open.
I'm so ready for tour. That's all I'm gonna say. They're at their peak. I'm feeling
Right.
myself moment right now, and I just need them to keep that energy all the way up. Because even DeMarcus is feeling himself, and like I just,
Marcus.
I'm just ready. I just drop the tour dates, Kings, please, so I can prepare.
DeMarcus is something else because, okay, when it was that trio, it was Mark, Yuta, and Jaehyun, or was it Johnny? No, it was Johnny.
No, it was Johnny.
Yeah, so it was. It's. You know what? Let me make my peace with this. Then Jaehyun, I'm telling you, that man got me by the
Again, it's the
chokehold.
little things that Jeffrey
Chokehold.
does. He just sits there and he'll raise an eyebrow, and I'm just like ready. Like clothes are on the floor already. I'm
He's
just like,
a
yes.
menace.
We've said it before, but literally Jaehyun. I mean, we said it in our reaction, like our triple reaction to NCT that we posted recently. You guys should check it out. So we Terika said it. It's the little things, and I said you're right. It's the little things. Like he literally will ghost you for 3 months, but the moment that he messes you, you're just like, hey baby, how you doing? There is no. Yeah, you're just like, hey, I'll be there.
I'm already
in 3
there.
minutes.
I've been in
Literally.
the bushes camping out, waiting for him to return my calls for the past 6 months. I've been living off of pork and beans,
Just waiting.
and I've been heating it up on a camper stove, just in the bushes, ready.
It's like that one time we talked about how Yang is that guy that's like, hey girl, give me a hug. Jaehyun is that exact guy. He's the same guy, but he's the one you actually like fuck around with. Yang is just like the homie that you maybe like made out with. No, Jaehyun's the one that she slept with, and he like, hey girl, I missed you. Oh, I missed you too. What the fuck?
Again, like I said, if anybody in NCT except for the babies, my babies, I mean, whatever. If they're calling, I'm answering. It don't matter. Anyone. Everyone.
I can hear you calling.
I feel that, because let me tell you too, Jungwoo has been a disrespectful
No, we're not
this
talking
whole
about
time.
it.
Why? What is the trend with all these white-haired men in K-pop now?
He acting out for no reason.
I'm telling y'all, Kevin from The Boys, he got white hair and suddenly he's a whore. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. Anyway, Mark looks great.
I was waiting.
Sorry.
I was waiting for Cynthia to talk about DeMarcus.
DeMarcus and his
Looks great.
friends.
I said this in our reaction to it, which will be posted by the time this is up. But my journey with Mark is truly a friendship to lover arc. Thank you.
I'm so happy. Like this
I love
makes me
this.
so excited. Like you don't understand. Like Pretty's. Oh my god, I can't wait. We're gonna have family dinners and game nights. It's gonna be great.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be great.
Also, can we talk about the visuals of this music video? Because this music video
It's
is
beautiful. Like the red petals and just
there was
like
no plot, but it's fine. They were the plot.
girl.
Yo, they are the art.
Facts.
You're right. But there was a scene with Dooyoung and Jungwoo, like it was like the
Yes.
butterflies.
when they're on the cliff.
Yeah, or whatever
Yes.
it was, and that shit was so pretty. And also like the part with Haechan when like the sun is hitting him and like he's turning into like flowers or something.
The sun hitting
Yo,
the sun.
like
Stop.
oh, cute.
And also the streetwear outfits they were wearing.
Yeah.
Yep. They said we can be your prince or we can be, your next door neighbor.
Your next door
Like,
neighbor.
Like we got it. We got the looks. We are duality right here. Cause
And when I say those streetwear outfits, I really mean Taeyoung in that street.
His bucket hat, get out. I was like, this man, this tiny man.
they are. The fact that they did this like so fast, like they came back with a sticker and then just turned around and started with favorite. Like, I don't know if their thing was to have it done for Halloween, but if they did, like, bless their souls because thank you.
Yeah, everyone's
Just
thinking
thank you.
too, also because the time crunch for NCT 2021.
Ooh, that's right. Yeah, where's Lucas at?
Finally. Also, Shoiro, please give
Yeah.
me Shoiro back.
Yeah, I
Please.
mean everyone's
Please.
supposed to be there, so it's a thing. But yeah, the time because it's supposed to be this year, so they only have like 2 more months. So and it's a whole
Ooh.
thing.
You know who else has 2 more months? That's not that's like completely unrelated.
What?
Who?
Big Hits Japanese group. Where the hell's Kay? Taki? Like where?
They're
are they?
they're
you're
practicing,
right.
they're rehearsing, they're ready to make the debut of the century. They're ready.
You're right. They're like, oh, it's gonna be before the end of 2021. Where, well, it's literally like November at this point. But okay.
The very last day of December.
It's gonna
they're
be on
gonna-
December 31st.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep. They were like, we said the end of 2021.
Yeah. It's gonna be like Tay all over again, except Tay never posted it because he's like, yeah, I'm gonna post the mixtape by the end of of like 2020. It's now almost the end of 2021 and he still has not posted it, but it's fine.
Well, it's because COVID took away like 2 years, so technically it's still like 2019. So he has time.
You haven't aged.
But wow, NCT, incredible. Are we surprised though? Like,
No, like this blew my fucking mind. Actually, yes, I am surprised because I never thought they could get like better
but here
than
they
what
are.
they've been doing, but they're even fucking better. Like they climbed up like 10 notches for me. Like this wild. It's wild out here.
I'm so ready for tour.
I just cannot get over Tail. Like this song,
Yep.
he just really.
It's his
fucking did that
element,
with
bro.
the
I'm
ad-libs,
telling
the
you,
vocals. It is, and it's crazy.
Even the ad libs at the end, bitch. Like they were so good. I was living. That was like Haechan, like Tail,
like that man barely got screen time in this music video, but his vocals were peppered all over.
Everywhere.
That's why they were like, he'd be too powerful. We can't show him that much because on top of the vocals too, get out.
For our next comeback, we have Just Be. They are back with TikTok, and this is completely different. They gave us Crazy, We're Going Back in Time, and They're Gonna Beat You Up. Like, that's it.
I think it's continued from the last part, actually.
It is.
It's not different.
Yeah.
I think it's like another experiment,
Oh, no, I meant different from NCT.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a completely different vibe from NCT, okay?
Yes.
My head was empty except for Gonu, so I'm sorry.
no thoughts, just Gonu.
I also was thinking of Gonu, but I was also thinking of the Jimin's because Big Jimin.
Jimin number one. With the blue. I can't.
I like when Terika tries to explain something and it's just, and you're like, yeah,
Jesus.
exactly.
I get it.
I get it. Yeah, no, we understand.
They try so hard. Because, like, Jimin number 2 was, like, my baby. Like, we hold hands in the park and things like that. But, like Jimin number 1, like, grabs my wrist and says, let's go to the park. And I say, yes, sir. And that's what we do.
I like the sound of this though. Like it was very vibrant. Like I like the glitchy sounds.
I like the choreography.
The choreography's so good with the fingers and the
For the
movements.
TikToks.
So good.
Yeah.
Yes.
They were killing it. Now, like, did they go back in time to try to like escape? Like, is this? I'm going because I think this is a continuation from their debut.
It is. Yeah.
My idea is that this is like an alternate universe of their universe.
Is it like one of the pills? And they have like a red pill, blue pill thing. Maybe it's one of the.
Yeah, it's like a simulation almost.
It reminded me of Divergent. Remember when they would put them into the thing to pass the test?
Yes.
And it's like a little.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Yes.
I also really liked Bane in this. I think he did incredible.
Yes.
I like Bane in general.
Yeah. I really like them. Like, at first I was like, yeah, I'm gonna like them, you know, like, the Jimins and Goner. Like, yeah, I'm gonna like them. This is gonna be great. But, like, I really like them. Like, I like their music, and I like their concept, and their choreo is really good. They're super talented.
They're always doing the most. That's how I describe the song. It's like a crazy... I don't even know. It has like trap beats in it, like glitchy sounds. You don't know what you're listening to half the time, but you vibing and rocking. Like that's how I felt. I'm here for it. I don't know names of nobody except for Gonu and the Jimins, I think.
I think.
Yeah, because at times I'm just like, are these the Jimins or are these the Jimins? Like I was like, but yeah, but I liked it. I'm intrigued. I just want to know like what's going on. But I just know that at the end they said they were gonna beat you up, and I was like, oh, we fighting.
We fighting. We fighting.
Me, I don't like fighting, but I'm just like, ooh, they're fighting.
The girls are fighting.
We about to fight. But also, it seems like butterflies are a recurring theme in K-pop in general right now.
Yeah.
It's very odd that so many butterflies just came out of nowhere. Did they watch Nevertheless?
I mean,
Interesting.
Butterflies are like, aren't they like important in the culture? Like it's like a symbol of like love and stuff.
I think butterflies mean death because of BTS's universe, but that's.
But everything means death in BTS's universe.
Yeah, BTS's universe is just different, and they deserve their own treatment because anything that they say on there is the opposite of what it actually means. But let's finish off our comebacks for this week, everybody. Epik High also released Face ID. This is featuring GIRIBOY, Sik-K, JUSTHIS. Honestly, this shit slaps, and they're basically saying, say shit to my face, stop hiding behind a computer screen. The music video is wild. It's weird as fuck.
It's trippy.
Like, it's so weird.
Terrified.
I love the meaning of the song and how they're basically criticizing people like like the multiple faces that people will put. Like, man, I think it was, I don't remember who it was because I was like reading the lyrics trying to watch this quick. They were saying how you have like multiple phones, so you have multiple face IDs. One is like for your family, and the other is for like whatever other crazy shit you got going on, so people don't figure that out. And I'm like, dude,
the second phone is on do not disturb, and I was like,
yep.
Ooh.
I feel like there's so many layers and meanings to that too, because it's like you have that, like the faces that you put on people are phony, or just the faces you have to put on to like just survive because you have to be different people, or like face ID, like say it to my face, like don't be that fake person, or like, you know, I've been in the game for so long, I'm a legend, I face ID, I just walk in and people know who I am, and I'm just like, they're so Epik High boy and GIRIBOY.
There's layers to this shit, man. There's layers. My boy Sik-K, I was like, oh my god, look at my little auto-tune man is back.
A lot of people were criticizing the music video, but I feel like with this type and how it has many layers and stuff, like the meaning, I feel like that music video is perfect. Like it's all over the place. It's weird to the look, but when you start looking at it, it's just basically like multiple people's like faces and things like that, and it's very meaningful. So I loved it.
Yeah, it fits. I was terrified the whole time. It was scary.
It was trippy.
It fits, but I was so scared. And then at one point there was like a baby man. There was like an 8-year-old kid, but he had like a mustache and he looked like a man. And I was like, what? Yeah. So I was trying to focus on the lyrics, but that was just me because things just scare me all the time. So it's not them. It's just a me problem.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I like that. And I think they had a line too that was just like, oh, like I'm Korean, so of course I have proper manners. And it's like kind of like that ideology of like how people think you should be because of like where you're from or like what you are and things like that. And I just thought it was super cool. Like,
also I really love the bass in the background.
Yes.
Ooh, but those were our comebacks for this week, everybody. We do have a J-pop corner for this week, and I know, you guys are probably gonna be like, why are they talking about this? Like, everybody knows them, but still, we're gonna talk about it. This week, we're gonna talk about BABYMETAL. Woo! And listen, I feel like at least for us collectively, like we've known about BABYMETAL for a while.
Fucking love
like,
BABYMETAL.
I still remember when I found out about them, and I was just like, wait, what do you mean, like a metal, like they're little girls? Like, yeah, I mean, they weren't little girls, but you know what I mean.
But
like,
you thought, you hear that.
Yeah, but I was just like, are they like 10-year-olds like doing metal? Like what? I mean, they weren't 10,
quite literally,
but
they were like 13.
They were like 13, yeah.
Well, they originally debuted in like 2010 as a subunit of like this group called like Sakura Gakuan, and it was like a group of like 10 to 12 members, and like their age bracket was literally like 10 to 15, and their whole concept was school. And so every year when March ended, new members would transfer into the group and others would graduate.
Yep. Ooh, yeah, they love that type of system.
Yep.
Yes. And all of the subunits revolved around clubs. So, like, they had, like, a science club, and, like, a tennis club, and then even, like, a wrestling club, a pro wrestling club. And
oh, wow.
I know. It was so weird. And not weird, but it was, like, wild to me. But anyway. And so, like, they debuted as a subunit, and then they gained so much, like, popularity. But at the time, I think they were, like, super young, though. Like, I think they were, like, 13 or something like that. Because they were still in that age bracket.
Yeah.
But they gained so much popularity that when Nakamoto, which is the main singer, graduated from Sakura Gakun in 2013, BABYMETAL became like an independent act.
Yes.
Wow.
They came on tour, and they came to Austin at the Frank Erwin Center, and I wanted to go so bad, but I had zero friends that were into BABYMETAL, and then I was just like, I can't go to a concert by myself. And I remember just like driving past that, like the theater all the time and seeing like the sign for it and like wanting to cry because I wanted to go so bad. And then
you should have just gone.
And then I find out like years later that my dad was just like, oh, I like them, we should have went, they were here. And I found out I could have went with my dad the whole time, and I was just like, what is this?
Oh man,
my freaking dad liked BABYMETAL.
Yeah, it would have been fun because when I wanted to go, the tickets were sold out, so I couldn't go. And same, I was so sad because their concerts always look so lit.
Yes.
So much fun.
I just really love their concept. The fact that they took something that is very like, like the kawaii, like scene in Japan, like in the world really. They took the kawaii scene and made it into like this metal, like this heavily like male influence like genre of music, and how every metal band that is like quote unquote successful and big is, you know, it's just all men. So that they went into this and they are one of the biggest like metal bands out there, and it's just like these three
and groups,
like yeah,
period.
groups exactly in general. But they're like these like quote unquote little girls like doing all of this. But it's just like the appeal is incredible. Like they took they took that like kawaii site and
kawaii metal.
Yeah, and they were just like, now we're gonna turn this upside down, but we still gonna be cute while at it. And I think that that's like I love it.
What's also amazing is that they've literally, not only in the Japanese realm, but in the realm abroad, they literally pay like hard rock festivals. Like they have songs with like Bring Me the Horizon. Like it's crazy. Like they're friends with like metal bands. So it's so
There's
cool.
mosh pits in their stuff.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's like even the whole like way that they came about is really cool. I guess like the executive producer said that he received divine messages from the Fox God to put certain groups into baby metal.
Love that.
And I was like, oh, okay. We love a kitsune story.
Imagine in like 2016 where they like started their world tour in Wembley and then ended their world tour in Tokyo Dome. Like they are just
That's wild.
on a whole other level. And watching like their music videos are also super cool, but like watching their live videos is my favorite thing. Like last night I was just watching like a marathon of like their concert videos because it just looks incredible, and they're just incredible performers. And
Facts.
they recently posted something on their channel, and it's like, so it's weird. It kind of like implies that maybe they're not gonna be together anymore, or also it could imply that it means like a whole new era for them, because one of the members left in 2018. Yui left because of like poor health, but the remaining two members performed with backup dancers up until like I think like 2019, and then they introduced 3 backup dancers called the Avengers, and they performed in rotation and at each show to form a trio with Nakamoto and Moa. And I don't know if they're gonna end baby metal or not, and I mean, I hope not, because they make incredible music, but I would also understand if they did want to end it, because they've literally been doing work since they were like 10. So
yeah, that's true.
and they're like 20 now.
Exactly.
20 and 19, I think.
Yeah.
When you can literally retire at 20.
Right?
Literally.
A dream.
I know the lead singer, the oldest one, I think she's a 97. Like she was born in 97, so she's like 23.
I wish.
Imagine.
I love her. I worship the ground she walks on. Like, she's such an incredible singer. If you haven't like listened to her isolated vocals, please do so right now. It's so
She's
good.
a baby metal
I
in
didn't
this
know.
household.
I had just had no idea about their like how they started. I thought it was just like, hi, we're 3 best friends. We like metal. Let's start a band.
Let's start a band.
No.
I always knew that it was like the producer that created the group, because he had like that idea of like bringing kawaii and metal and all that. And I know that when he saw Nakamoto's performance in her original group, that he got really inspired by it, but I didn't know that much about the original group. So when I looked into it, I was like, wow, that's like such a crazy concept. It's really cool though. Karate is my favorite song ever.
Bitch, Give Me Chocolate is my shit. I
Oh,
listen to
mine's
that shit daily.
Doki Doki Morning. Shit. It's on my Sunshine and Butterflies and Happy playlist.
Also, if you guys haven't heard their collaboration with Bring Me the Horizon, it's fucking amazing.
I know I really like I think it's like Headbanging or something. I've heard that one. And Headbanger, there you go.
I like how they spelled it too.
Oh yeah, it has like a bunch of letters, like extra letters.
We're gonna finish off this podcast episode like we do with everyone with our songs of the week. It'll come to no surprise to you that I've been listening to Favorite on repeat so much, so many times. I've watched the music video so many times. And like what happens to me whenever NCT releases anything, I always re-listen to their discography. So I've also been listening to Love Song a lot. So those are my 2 songs.
My songs of the week, I am still listening to CL's album, specifically Chuck and Hua, and also, I don't know if it's like Zai or I, it's XAI. Been listening to that, and also Cheese from Park Jihoon. It's so good. I love it. Oh, and also I've been still listening to 17's Attacca album, specifically Pang. Yes, and 2 minus 1. I still can't get enough of that song. My one song of the week is Polaroid, and I'm super, super excited for their comeback because Raven said that he made a continuation of that song. So I'm super excited, and he keeps blowing up bubble talking about how the next album is their greatest album yet. So I'm super excited to listen to it.
Ooh.
That's exciting, though.
This week has been so stressful to me, so I turned to my comfort groups, and my comfort groups are 2 of them anyway. Or I guess 3, whatever. My comfort groups are NCT as a whole and BTS, in case you just don't know who I am. It's funny that Kat said that she was listening to them too, so for the purpose of not having the same song, for my 127 song, it's Sit Down, because Haechan's bridge is everything. Right. It's so important to me. And then my NCT Dream song is Hello Future, because it's my favorite NCT Dream song ever. And then my BTS song is Black Swan, because it just plays a lot at work too. And it's such a good song, and I can't wait to see it live.
Oh my god.
Ooh, can't wait. Can't wait.
And then my wavy song is Action Figure, just because like I really like that reaction that we did together, and it was really fun, and like it just reminds me of happiness and comfort, and that's what I needed this week. So yay!
Ooh, love it. For me, my songs of the week, honestly, I'm very, very excited for Head in the Clouds. So I've been listening to like 88 Rising nonstop, as well as the Shang-Chi album, which I mean is 88 Rising as well. So I want to say In the Dark from the Shang-Chi album, Never Gonna Come Down. Honestly, I'm waiting to see if maybe Mark Twain is gonna show up at Head in the Clouds. Hello, how you are? What's up?
Probably.
I've also been listening still to The Weeknd by BB and 88 Rising, and also Chancellor's album. Like that's been the vibe for this past week. For Chancellor, I'll say Midnight, Dancing Alone, because those are my favorite. And also Cozy Pop released another album, so I've been listening to that as well. They've released so many, I've lost track. I'm like, oh my god, I haven't listened to like the last 3 or something like that. And for Good Measures too, I've been listening to Favorite and Sticker.
Hey!
Also, this repackage has 3 other amazing songs on it, so listen to them. They're so good.
Yes.
They are good.
Love on the Floor, Pilot,
Promise.
Yeah, yes. They are good.
Yeah, so whether you are not over Yuta cosplaying as Kenshin, oh my god, you're not over Haechan as a vampire, you're not over Elena or Stefan Salvatore, or you're not over Chunla as the nun, make sure you always
finger along.